Hello and welcome to another episode on the topic Information Technology in Business. This episode deals with the meaning of website along with its various features and advantages. It will also inform you about the application of Lifecycle for design and development of websites. In addition, the script also explains the criteria of designing a website. I'm Amrita Ghosh Kumar, and the subject expert for this episode is Nazia Hussain, teaching in Bangalore University. Let us now start the episode by understanding the concept of a website. Website. Website is a term that describes a collection of web pages, media files and other digital assets that are all combined in the URL. It's usually a single web server that hosts a website and can be accessed via the internet. In the present day, most businesses, educational establishments and even ordinary people create a website in order to showcase and manage their activities on the web. A location on a net server is called a website. Each website has a unique address called the URL or Uniform Resource Locator. For example, the website of Microsoft has an address or URL called http://www.microsoft.com. A website is a crucial component of e-commerce and is really the interface between the e-merchant and the web consumer. E-commerce is a unique way of doing the business. A website refers to the group of related HTML documents and associated files, scripts, databases, and so on served by the HTTP server on the World Wide Web. The HTML document generally covers one or more related topics that are interconnected through hyperlinks. Website homepage works on starting page, which frequently functions as the table of contents for the site. The website design and development is a major step to doing business on the net. It is a gateway to the internet. Making a decision on how to design and what to include in it, how to organize its contents, what security measures to incorporate are some of the critical aspects of design and development of an e-commerce infrastructure. Now let us look at the features of a website. Features of website. The website as a storefront represents product displays, special offers, etc. It is a virtual storefront and the customers are cyber customers. A website is a series of pages with links to other pages or other sites. The web pages contain the information in the form of text, banners, that is ads, graphics and sometimes audio and video. The four essential elements of a website are: 1. The home page. This is the beginning page of a site that appears when visiting a URL address. It contains links that take you to a specific area within the site and buttons to help you navigate the site. It also contains general information about the e-merchant and its policies. It is the top-level web page of a website. When a website is opened, its home page is displayed. A home page, index page, or main page is a page on a website. A home page usually refers to the initial or main web page of a website, sometimes called the front page. The first page that appears upon opening a web browser program, which is also sometimes called the start page. The web page or local file that automatically loads when a web browser starts or when the browser's home button is pressed is also called a home page. The user can specify the URL of the page to be loaded or alternatively choose, for example, to reload the most recent web page browsed. A home page can also be used outside the context of websites, such as to refer to the principal screen of a user interface, which is also referred to as a home screen on mobile devices such as cell phones. Essential tips for designing an effective homepage. A. Identify the website's purpose or goal. A designer should understand the purpose of the site in order to build an effective homepage design. B. Differentiating goals of the homepage versus goals of the website. One point to keep in mind is that the goal of the entire website may be different from that of the goal of the homepage. A homepage is an entry point, and while the overall goal of the website may be to sell a product, the homepage's goal may be to lead users to the web pages that enable them to buy the product. Number C. Highlight content effectively. When choosing what content is the most important, keep in mind the following steps. 1. Prioritize. Determine what components and content is most important for achieving the site's purpose. Arrange them in order of priority on a list. Create a content-only layout. Now, with no other design elements in the way, take the list constructed in the first step and organize the content in a manner that draws the eye in the correct order. Make attention happen. Beyond the general layout, there are a number of other ways to bring attention to certain pieces of content. To enhance attention to crucial layout components, investigate the following possibilities. 1. Increase the component's contrast from its background and surrounding elements. 2. Increase its size relative to surrounding objects. 3. Provide plenty of white spaces around it. Number D. Remember to include the necessities. These necessities include logo or site tagline, site search feature, navigation menus, contact information. Number E. Know the importance of page response times. Since a home page is typically the first stop for many users, it needs to be accessible quickly. Number 2. Web page. A document that uses HTTP is called a web page. A web page is a carrier of specific information reached by clicking a button on the home page. A web page is related to a home page like a series of paragraphs is related to a heading in a text chapter. A web page is a document on www that can include text, pictures, audio, and video. Number 3. Link. A link is a connector that provides connections and makes it possible to go onto another web page on the site or on the internet, or to go back to the home page. A link has a specific title and directions for use. Number 4. A banner. A banner is a graphic display on a web page usually used for advertising. The banner is usually linked to the advertiser's web page. Now let us look at the advantages of websites. A website has certain special advantages which are: 1. Establishing a presence in cyberspace. The entry-level goal of a new internet business is presence. The new website displays who we are, information which may include office hours, locations, and perhaps featured products. Thousands of companies begin at this level before they turn the site into an interactive trading place. Number 2, reaching millions of customers quickly and reliably. Number 3, reducing the cost of serving customers. A website can offer a variety of labor-saving services, application forms, information via links or email, and order handling and shipment without human intervention. Number 4, leveraging advertising costs. Unlike radio, TV, or newspaper, where limited time and space is available at high cost, advertising on the internet is cheaper, quicker, and limitless. Including a company's internet address in a small print ad or a 30-second television or radio spot should direct thousands of customers to the company's websites to do business. Number 5, promoting public relations. A website on the internet is like passing business cards to thousands of potential customers. The websites also allow for the timely dissemination of information about a new product or a service or a special sale. Number 6, test marketing new products or services. One or more web pages can display changes in your product or service faster than you can feed a fax machine. In an increasingly time-sensitive environment where strategic thinking is critical, the time gap between manufacturing and retailing is becoming increasingly narrow with continuous improvement of technology-enabled products or services. Number 7, reaching international markets and customers. The internet is populated by millions of prospective customers all over the world. The main constraint is collecting payment for products and services. Now let us look at the application of Lifecycle for designing and developing a website. The design and development of a website is the science of figuring out as a site designers what you want the site to do and then creating a prototype for the building process. The planning process begins with developing the site's goals and collecting the customer's opinions. The next phase is the identification and definition of audience and competition. The third phase where designers begins to build the website. The next phase is to define the site structure. And the last, most important phase is the visual design. Stage 1. Planning of the website. Stage 1 of the site building process is the planning of the website, and it is the foundation phase. The overall objective of a customized websites are: 1. To speed up the interactive process. Number 2. To reduce human intervention to a minimum. Number 3. To save time and money by means of online efficiency. Number 4. To make buying and selling through the site in the most cost-effective manner. Number 5. To build the e-business's image and brand. Number 6. To collect information about current and potential customers. Number 7. To provide general or industry information. Number 8. To recruit employees. And number 9. To provide link to related web pages. Planning also aims at defining the mission and objective, the short-term goals of the site, the audience, and strategies to invite more and more visitors to the site. Stage 2. Defining the audience or customers and competition. In this phase, the effort is defining the audience, includes not just who the users are, but their goals and objectives also. The list of intended is prepared. If it is long, we may break into categories. The prospective audience are also to be defined here. Stage 3. The content development of the site. This stage determines what shall be the content of the site. The focus is on gathering the pieces for creating and organizing the structure of the site. The list of necessary items for the site are: number 1, e-business name; number 2, the company logo, trademark or slogan; number 3, the vision and the mission; number 4, a catalog of products with pictures; number 5, a biography of the company, including a picture of the boss, chief executive and key officers; number 6, contact information; number 7, a page of testimonials from loyal customers; number 8, a form for placing an order, online order; number 9, maps to physical location; number 10, the website map; number 11, a counter showing a really high number of hits the site has gotten so far. The end result of this phase is a new addition to the design document and referred to as content and functional requirement. Stage 4. The structure of the website. The site structure is an organizational layout of a merchant's departments or functions that becomes the basis of the website. In this stage, the focus is on creating a good site structure, exploring various metaphors to represent content items, defining the architectural blueprint, and deciding how the user will navigate through the site. Stage 5. The visual design. The last and the final stage of site building life cycle is developing the visual design. The goal here is to give visitors a mental map of the website, where they are, where they have been to, and how to proceed further. The design phase also aims at establishing the look and the feel of the site via the page mock-ups. The mock-ups integrate the design sketches with the layout grids. Once completed, the visual design is also mingled into the design document. The design document shows how to construct the site, add content, and revise after the site is up and running. Criteria of web design. The principal goal is enabling the visitor to experience the site as you intended, providing the visitor with a credible website offering information about distribution, selling, products, logistics, etc. are some of the vital elements of the design process. There must also be assurance of quality and reliability. The website is a part of an e-business strategy that should be designed and managed effectively. Design criteria such as appearance and quality assurance, public exposure, consistency, scalability, security, performance and navigation, and interactivity are among the key factors to consider. These are appearance and quality design. The website must be aesthetically pleasing in appearance. There should be a good mixing of text with graphics and add an interest to the site by doing unique services. The goal is to make the site easy to read, easy to navigate, easy to interact, and easy to understand. The quality design must be created. This is done by a process called quality assurance. Quality assurance is a process used to check the readiness of a site before it is loaded onto the web. To meet the level of quality, a web developer must set up a set of standards that will inspire trust in the site's visitors. The public exposure. In doing e-business, the prerequisite is public access of service. Any kind of mistake, redundancies, misrepresentations, oversights, or unauthorized contents or links, frauds, hacking, viruses are immediately displayed for the world. These problems have legal, marketing, social, and public relation implications. The public exposure includes site availability, which is uninterrupted service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Scalability. The website should provide a seamless growth path and should have the potential for enhancement or upgradation in the future. The scalability is an important consideration for new websites. Consistency. The key consistency criteria is that website and content should appear the same on all visitor screens. Depending on the tools used to design the site and the browser, a site may appear restricted on the Netscape but not on the Microsoft Explorer, and vice versa. To prevent this from happening, a web designer programming in HTML needs to fine-tune the final draft of the site, or the site should advise the visitor as to the best browser to use before accessing the site. Security. The protection of site from hackers, cyber criminals is important. The security should be provided by use of a software, encryption, algorithm and methodology to ensure secure trading online. Performance. The security has a direct correlation with performance. The more security embedded into a web environment, the more a web designer concerns about performance. The sites with text are downloaded faster, graphics take longer time to download. Navigation and interactivity. The website must be logically linked and allow visitors to get to another page of interest to them and then back to the home page. The icons or buttons should be formatted and laid out to expedite the surfing or navigation. Browsing. Browsing implies scanning a database list of files of interest just to observe rather than changing information. Browsing is a fascinating activity. Any internet user can click on the links and discover a large bank of information. However, a random search may be inefficient and may take a longer time when the user is looking for specific information. For this purpose, various research engines have been evolved, like the Yahoo, Excite, AltaVista, Google, Hotbot, Lycos, InfoSeek, and many others. The World Wide Web. World Wide Web, also known as WWW or the web, is an organization of files designed around a group of servers on the internet programmed to handle requests from browser softwares that resides on users' PCs. The name is based on the fact that the sound, text, animation, pictures, or information that make up a document may come from anywhere in the world. To carry out e-commerce, the business enterprise must develop a comprehensive website. This will facilitate communication with customers, other business enterprise, and even government departments. The information should contain business history, nature and types of products offered along with pictures, graphs, and other technical details. The website may also make available price lists or catalogs of various products. World Wide Web or WWW refers to an interconnected system of computers all over the world that stores information in multimedia form. WWW or just web is most popular method of accessing the internet services and its information located on different servers. It resides on the top of the internet. Web is an integrator of internet applications with multimedia. The World Wide Web is a set of programs and protocols that allows the multimedia and hypertext files to be created, displayed, and linked on the internet. WWW attributes. 1. User-friendly. WWW resources can work easily with most internet browsers, which are very user-friendly. Number 2. Multimedia documents. Information on the web, which may be graphics, audio, video, animations, and text, is viewed in pages. A web page is a document on the internet that can contain text plus multimedia elements. WWW allows and supports the internet users to create, link, or display these multimedia web pages. Number 3. Hypertext and hyperlinks. A hypertext file is a document that can incorporate text, graphic images, audio and video tracks, and most importantly, dynamic links to related files or documents even on the net. These dynamic links are called hyperlinks. Hypertext refers to the combination of text, graphics, images, audio and video tracks, and hyperlinks. A hyperlink refers to a dynamic link upon clicking at which a new web page or program opens. Number 4. Interactive. WWW with its pages supports and enables interactivity between users and servers through one or more ways. For example, hyperlinks through input boxes, example radio buttons, check boxes, text boxes, etc. Number 5. Frames. WWW also supports frames. Frames is the display of more than one independently controllable sections on single web page. browsers and web servers. The World Wide Web is based upon clients and servers. A www client is called a web browser and a www server is called the web server. A web browser is a www client that navigates through the World Wide Web and displays web pages. A web server is a www server that responds to the requests made by the web browsers. Client-server computing. The client-server computing involves three components. The clients, which are usually the PCs or a software or workstation, that is a computer attached to a network, is called a workstation. The clients request different types of services from the server. Then there is the server. The server is usually a powerful PC and can provide services like printing files or sharing data or sending information to other computers and so on. Then there is the network. The network connects various clients to each other and to the server. Let us quickly now summarize what we have learnt in this episode. Website is a term that describes a collection of web pages, media files and other digital assets that are all combined in the URL. It's usually a single web server that hosts a website and can be accessed via the internet. In the present day, most businesses, educational establishments and just ordinary people create a website to showcase and manage their activities over the web. The website design and development is a major step to doing business on the net. It is a gateway to the internet. Making a decision on how to design and what to include in it, how to organize its contents, what security measures to incorporate are the critical aspects of design and development of an e-commerce infrastructure. The principal goal is for the visitor to experience the site as you intended them to the credibility of websites offering information about distribution, selling, products, logistics, etc. are vital elements of design process. There must also be assurance of quality and reliability. Browsing implies scanning a database list of files of interest just to observe rather than changing information. Browsing is a fascinating activity and any internet user can click on the links and discover a large bank of information. World Wide Web, also known as www or the web, is an organization of files designed around a group of servers on the internet programmed to handle requests from browser software that resides on users' PCs. The World Wide Web is based upon clients and servers. A www client is called a web browser and www server is called a web server. A web browser is a www client that navigates through the World Wide Web and displays web pages. A web server is a www server that responds to the requests made by web browsers. The World Wide Web is a set of programs and protocols that allows the multimedia and hypertext files to be created, displayed and linked on the internet. That is all for today. Hope you have understood the concept of a website. We'll see you again with another topic on computers. Till then, take care and bye-bye.